Sunrise on the western plains, the Lord knows I ain't seen nothing like it. Got a rusty blade and a linen tunic, trying to fight a scuttling beast, but I just might get hit. Ain't got no coin in my pouch, ain't got a friend of my name, just a sweet scent of danger and the whisper of fame. Walked straight out of starter town, didn't look behind. Left the tavern and the guard calls, gotta leave this safe life behind. Oh, I'm fresh out of the gate and feeling real, the lowest level thing this wide world has ever seen. Every creature bigger than me makes my health bar turn low, but I hear the whisper of a greater quest, and I just gotta go. Yeah, I'm just a fresh-faced fighter in these rolling fields, you see. Gonna kill one more vermin before the home spell calls for me. Found a tattered scrap on a four-legged monster, now I'm rich as a king. Saved up 6 coppers for a molded bread loaf, best darn thing you can bring. Met a wise mage once, sitting by the water, said you got a long road ahead. He laughed and my protection wore off, and then the hungry ghoul bit me till I was dead. And now I'm running back from my recall point, praying for my loot. Gotta get back to the good spoils, gotta harvest my root. Oh, I'm fresh out of the gate, the lowest level thing this wide world has ever seen. Every creature bigger than me makes my health bar turn low, but I hear the whisper of a greater quest, and I just gotta go. Yeah, I'm just a fresh-faced fighter in these rolling fields, you see. Gonna kill one more vermin before the home spell calls for me. Don't you worry about this young pup, I got the grit and the grind. Gonna make it to the East Coast city, one step at a time, fresh out of the gate. Yeah, that's me. Left the stars on dust behind, found the open country now. The sun is high and the air is kind, watching the tall grass bow. Got a new shield that shines just right, and a map that's worn and torn. Don't need to stay and fight, just keep moving till the morn. Hear the gentle rush of the great North River pulling towards the sea. Got a full belly and no worries, just the wide world and me. Oh, it's the wind in the Highlands, clear sky and nothing to dread. Just a white trail beneath my boots and the stars overhead. Got that low-level hustle done, now I'm just taking it slow. Watching the griffon circle up high, nowhere else I gotta go. Yeah, it's a casual, chill vibe riding the flow of the land. Life ain't so bad when you're walking free, a staff and a spell in your hand. Past a campfire by the old stone ruins, folks were friendly and warm. Shared a jug of water and some tales of old loot safe inside the storm. Saw a traveler in bright blue robes sitting silent on a hill. They just nodded and went on their way, moving with that steady will. The trees are thicker here, the shadows are deep, but I ain't feeling no fear. This world keeps a promise it must keep for every good traveler here. Oh, it's the wind in the Highlands, clear sky, nothing to dread. Just a white trail beneath my boots and the stars overhead. Got that low-level hustle done, now I'm just taking it slow. Watching the Griffon circle up high, nowhere else I gotta go. Yeah, it's a casual, chill vibe, riding the flow of the land. Life ain't so bad when you're walking free, a staff and a spell in your hand. No written names on the horizon line, no panic shouts from the guards. Just the crunch of gravel and the feeling divine, shuffle of the tarot cards. This is the good part, yeah, the breathing room before the big caves call your name. Just the open sky and the light of the moon, forgetting the grind of the game. Riding the river, just keep on riding. Wind in the Highlands, always confiding.
The city gate is shut up tight and the moon is just a sliver. It took a hard 6 hours of fighting just to cross the muddy river. Kicked the dust off my travel boots and hung my rusted blade on the wall. Found a table that had room for 4, answered the tavern's call. The air is thick with smoke and cheer, and the barkeep pours them strong. Out there you're always looking in fear, in here is where you belong. Give me the Frothenstein and a friend of mine, that's all I need tonight. We stacked up high, all the copper and the silver, bathe in the candlelight. Raise a glass to the low-grade loot and the journey we just made. Forget the dungeon route before the next big ambush raid. Yeah, we're drinking down that elven brew, tells you tales that ain't half true, but the fellowship is real and new, and it's carrying me through. The ranger's talking about the high peak wolf, the wizard's bragging on his burn. The cleric patched up every single bruise, taught us lessons we gotta learn. We're 4 strangers who met on the road, united by the common need to carry a heavy, dangerous load and plant a rich reward seed. Trading tips on how to pull the pack, or where the best camp might lie. There ain't no getting your gold back if you trust the wrong guy. Give me the Frothenstein and a friend of mine, that's all I need tonight. We stacked up high, all the copper and the silver, bathe in the candlelight. Raise a glass to the low-grade loot and the journey we just made. Forget the dungeon route before the next big ambush raid. Yeah, we're drinking down that elven brew, tells you tales that ain't half true, but the fellowship is real and new, and it's carrying me through. Tomorrow we'll buy some better armor, maybe a spell or two. Gonna head down to the deep caves, horror, see what kind of damage we can do. But tonight the world is quiet, safe behind the wooden door. Just a taste of the cheap foamy diet, and an evening asking for more. Pour another one, barkeep, make it quick and cheap. We got promises to keep before the morning light doth creep. The air got thick when we passed the torch, and the ceiling started dropping low. Traded the open range for a stone porch where the bad things like to grow. Four of us standing shoulder to shoulder, watching for the flicker of red. Every minute makes us colder and older, wishing we stayed in bed instead. We pulled one target clean and quick, the wizard kept his distance well. But the air is heavy and the stones are slick, and I hear a creature yell. Oh, we're deep underground, where the shadows never part. You gotta trust the three folks you choose, right from the very start. My heart is thumping like a war drum beat, praying that the tank holds fast. Gotta manage that aggro and the heat, or this run won't be the last. This ain't no casual high plains ride, this is where the fear turns cold. Just gotta keep moving deep inside till we find the rumored gold. We found the camp and started to grind, killing the same 5 beasts all night. The cleric's mana starts to bind, but we gotta hold the light. Then the rogue shouted, "Runner, runner!" and a roar came down the hall. A whole train bigger than last summer, about to make us fall. We popped all the cool downs that we had, the wizard cast a frantic slow. Every decision made is good or bad, telling us where we gotta go. We're deep underground, where the shadows never part. You gotta trust the three folks you choose, right from the very start. My heart is thumping like a war drum beat, praying that the tank holds fast. Gotta manage that aggro and the heat, or this run won't be the last. This ain't no casual high plains ride, this is where the fear turns cold. Just gotta keep moving deep inside till we find the rumored gold. The darkness presses on my soul, my lungs are begging for fresh air. Gotta reach that distant tiny hole, praying for a safety flare. One more fight and then we're out, back to the light of the day. If we survive this frantic shout, we're gonna earn that payday. Deep underground, nowhere to hide, the cave crawl blues, ride or die. We dragged our sacks back through the gate, smelling like molten damp stone. The wizard's cloak was torn up late, but he wasn't gonna moan. We made it out with a full 2 bags, copper, silver, and gold. Found a chest plate, no tattered rags, worth more than stories we told. Now we're standing where the merchants call, near the northbound Traders Road. Gonna liquidate these treasures, y'all, lighten up this heavy load. Walking up to the trader's tent, where the prices are sharp and keen. Gonna take the silver we were lent, trade this old gear for something clean. Sold that cracked bronze helmet for a dime, felt the sweet burn of progression. Took my profit, spending every time, breaking free from my oppression. Yeah, this is the price of steel. Bought myself a fine new blade. The best darn feeling you can ever feel, every sacrifice we made. The half-elf merchant had a frown, said my sword was lightly used. He offered 3 copper, sending me down, felt like I'd been abused. But the next one bought the deep cave high, didn't even try to haggle down. Now I got a little shimmer of pride, walking around this bustling town. Check the scroll shop for the next big spell, the kind that can truly sting. Gotta keep that wallet holding well for the new defense it can bring. Walking up to the trader's tent, where the prices are sharp and keen. Gonna take the silver we were lent, trade this old gear for something clean. Sold that cracked bronze helmet for a dime, felt the sweet burn of progression. Took my profit, spending every time, breaking free from my oppression. Yeah, this is the price of steel. Bought myself a fine new blade. The best darn feeling you can ever feel, every sacrifice we made. Walking out the gates with a new light shine, armor polished, leather tight. The next creature better toe the line, 'cause I'm ready for the fight. From a linen tunic and a rusty axe to chainmail and a sharp long sword, gonna pay for all my little taxes and earn the sweet reward. New steel, yeah, that's the sound. Best loot, deep underground. Sitting by the bones of the ancient watcher, watching the sun crawl slow. Heard a rogue yell, pull the next one, partner, watch the man afloat. We're stuck right here till the sun goes down or the bar fills up with blue. The fastest route in this whole darn town for me and my loyal crew. Got the rhythm down, it's a 4-minute spin. The tank keeps the hate steady and tight. Just gotta keep the healing poured in till we make it through the night. Oh, it's a circle of 6, just killing for the XP. Ain't no shame in that, same old 4 words, same same old tricks, fighting the same darn rat. My eyes are heavy and my hands are slow, wishing for a brand new zone. But this experience bar keeps on growing. I gotta earn what I've sown. Yeah, we're stuck in this repetitive blur, watching the time just crawl. But when that ding comes, you can be sure it's gonna make it worth it all. We know the spawn points by the flicker of light. We know their path by the sound. We've been sitting in this spot all night, never looking around. The cleric is sipping the water of ease, the wizard scribing a scroll. We're finding the peace among the disease, trying to take back our soul. We talk about home, far off quest, anything to pass the time. But the minute the next beat shows its crest, we're back to the violent rhyme. Oh, it's a circle of six, just killing for the XP. Ain't no shame in that same old forward, same old tricks, fighting the same darn rat. My eyes are heavy and my hands are slow, wishing for a brand new zone. But this experience bar keeps on growing. I gotta earn what I've sown. Yeah, we're stuck in this repetitive blur, watching the time just crawl. But when that ding comes, you can be sure it's gonna make it worth it all. I hear the soft, sweet sound in my ear, a little flash of golden light. Took 3 long hours to get right here. Now my power is infinite tonight. Ding, oh Lord, I got a new spell slot. Ding, now I hit a little harder. Forget the pain that the last hour's brought. Time to raise the stakes higher. Back to the circle, don't break the chain. Just killing for the XP, through the sun and the rain.
Group disbanded when the level came. We went our separate ways in odds. I packed my bags and left the grinding game, out from under the heavy gods. Traded the cave darkness for the light, following a cartographer's dream. Walking through the day, riding through the night, crossing every winding stream. The fields of green have faded slow, replaced by the yellow sand, heading where the whispers go, to the untouched, silent land. I'm a blue zone wanderer, chasing the horizon, watching the miles unfold, every distant mountain I lay my eyes on is a story yet to be told. Sunsets red across a far-off waste, turning the great sky golden deep. No need for speed, no time to make haste, just secrets the old world keeps. Yeah, underneath the clear night sky, with 1,000 stars for my guide, I ain't worried about the things that might die when the whole wide world is open wide.
is rough, the flora here is strange and rare, but I got enough food and water stuff, and no big monsters to beware. Stood on a cliff edge looking down, saw the glimmer of a hidden bay. The beauty of this strange old town, that's what makes me wanna stay. Heard the sound of a distant ringing bell, a village I've yet to find, breaking free of the combat spell, leaving the dungeon stress behind. I'm a blue zone wanderer, chasing the horizon, watching the miles unfold, every distant mountain I lay my eyes on is a story yet to be told. Sunsets red across the far-off waste, turning the gray sky golden deep. No need for speed, no time to make haste, just secrets the old world keeps. Yeah, underneath the clear night sky, with 1,000 stars for my guide, I ain't worried about the things that might die when the whole wide world is open wide. Walking for hours with no goal in sight, no specific task to achieve, just the feeling of being strong and right in the new zones I believe. This is the freedom that the life affords, between the boss fight and the pool, gathering the memory rewards, filling up the empty hull. Chasing the horizon, finding the blue stars up above me, me and you. Found a quiet bank near the city wall, where the rushing crowds don't tread. Got my old rod and a rusty stool with a warm wool cloak for my head. I watched the paladins zoom on by, chasing a scroll and a name. Didn't even stop to look at the sky, caught up in the leveling game. But I'm sitting here with a mug of ale, bought cheap down at the town, waiting for the line to tell its tale before the evening sun goes down. Just sitting by the waterside, with the current moving slow, got that angler's patience deep inside, watching the bubbles glow. The breeze smells sweet off the tall green grass, the world is in a perfect spin. Let the high-level heroes make haste and pass, I'm just focused on pulling them in. Yeah, I'm happy with this trade skill life, far from the raiding the road. The fish scales I catch will pay my knife, and I won't ask for nothing more. Heard a cleric shouting for a group, lost his way and missed his zone. Meanwhile, I'm just making a loop on a quiet moss-covered stone. There's a gentle tug on the thread I cast, something heavy down below. Hope this little pole can truly last for the biggest fish I know. It ain't about the gold or the power or the title that I earn. It's about the piece of this fleeting hour, a lesson that I gotta learn. Just sitting by the waterside, with the current moving slow. Got that anger's patience deep inside, watching the bubbles glow. The breeze smells sweet off the tall green grass. The world is in a perfect spin. Let the high-level heroes make haste and pass. I'm just focused on pulling them in. Yeah, I'm happy with this trade skill life, far from the raid and the roll. The fish scales I catch will pay my knife, and I won't ask for nothing more. Found a rusty boot and a molded bread. Not every catch is grand, but the quiet thoughts inside my head are worth more than the whole wide land. The sky turned purple, then a velvet black. The stars are bright and deep. Gotta pack up my rod and head on back before the monsters start to creep. A mug of ale and a fishing line. A good day feels so divine. Made a huge mistake when I wandered alone. Heard the low growl behind the rock. Now my health bar's red like a setting sun, and I'm watching the numbers tick-tock. I pulled the whole camp, didn't mean to load. They're hungry and fast and mean. Put my weapon back inside the scabbard. Gotta run like I never seen. Every stride is a prayer I send out, hoping I don't catch a slow. The pounding of my heart is the only sound, watching my stamina go. Oh, it's red on the horizon, I can feel their breath on my neck. Hear the monster cries and the heavy iron, gonna wreck this whole darn trek. I'm burning every ounce of energy I've got, looking for that zone line flicker. My health is sinking like a cannon shot, wishing I could move quicker. Yeah, this is the panic run, baby. Ain't got time to stand and fight. Just gotta make it to the city, maybe, before they swallow the light. Past a friendly group camp by the wall, they yelled clear, but they won't assist. They saw the whole stampede ready to fall and quickly shook their fist. I'm weaving and dodging the rocks and trees, trying to keep them clumped behind. Just gotta reach that point with ease, or leave my belongings to find. My hand is shaking for the recall spell, but I know I'll die right here. Gotta keep on moving like a bullet shell, fueled by my honest fear. Feel their breath on my neck. Hear the monster cries and the heavy iron, gonna wreck this whole darn trek. I'm burning every ounce of energy I got, looking for that zone line flicker. My health is sinking like a cannon shot, wishing I could move quicker. Yeah, this is the panic run, baby. Ain't got time to stand and fight. Just gotta make it to the city, maybe, before they swallow the lie. There it is, the magic jewel divide, the sweet, sweet boundary line, a desperate leap with nothing left to hide. The reward of being alive, made it through, barely hanging on, standing in a zone that's new. you. 'Zone line, close that door. I won't pull anymore. Woke up alone on the cold city floor, the price of a poor pull paid. My gear is miles from the city door, where my last grave ever was made. Now I'm running naked with nothing but hope, through the zones that used to scare. Just a plain cloth armor and a simple rope, and the cold unforgiving air. The whole trip back is a brand new fear, 'cause I'm defenseless and slow. Gotta pray the monsters don't smell me here, looking for the spot where I fell low. Oh, it's one foot in the grave and the other one's trying to run fast. Gotta go and bravely behave, retrieve the possessions I amassed. Lost a piece of my soul to the dead, the dreaded experience lost, you see. Every step is filled with regret, for the price of this recovery. Yeah, this is the chorus. Run blues ain't no song for a joyful tune, just hoping the graveyard won't refuse to give back what's underneath the moon. Found my little heap right by the cave, the spot where I made my last stand. A helpful soul stopped long enough to save, with a finger pointing to my land. They cast the spell and the body dissolved, the sweet, sweet sound of the loom. The heavy burden of death resolved. Now I got my helmet and boot, but the XP bar is back a good bit. The progress is rolled way back. I gotta sit down and absorb the hit and get back on the grinding track. Oh, it's one foot in the grave and the other one's trying to run fast. Gotta go and bravely behave, retrieve the possessions I amassed. Lost a piece of my soul to the dead, the dreaded experience lost, you see. Every step is filled with regret, for the price of this recovery. Yeah, this is the chorus. Run blues ain't no song for a joyful tune, just hoping the graveyard won't refuse to give back what's underneath the moon. The hardest lesson that the world has taught is that failure comes swift and deep. Every piece of power that I bought is a treasure I gotta keep. Now I'm back in the armor that I earned, a little wiser, maybe a bit sadder. The fire of ambition still burns. Climb back up the steep stone ladder. My gear is back, but the feeling lingers.
Corpse runs
Slips
through the fingers.
The word went out across the globe, the ancient one is finally stirred. So Swap my linen and my dirty robe for a group of strong men I preferred. We gathered at the zone entrance, 100 faces keen and bright, ready to make our last defense and plunge into the endless night. The commander's call was short and clear: hold the line and follow the plan. Gotta set aside all your doubt and fear to follow the strength of the clan. Oh, it's 100 hands on the wall when the big monster comes to play. We answer the dedicated raid call and pray we see the light of day. The tanks are locked on, steady and slow. The healers standing 10 steps back. We're throwing every spell we know, launching the synchronized attack. Yeah, you feel the power of the mass when every single one pulls their weight. Gonna make this final moment last or meet our final crushing fate. The air is shaking from the massive blow. The ground cracks beneath its feet. We burn through all our mana slow, standing in the terrible heat. The shaman's cursing, the bard is singing, the warrior screams out loud. Every bell of warning is ringing deep inside the desperate crowd. We lost 3 good fighters to the wave, but the line held firm and fast. Gotta keep pushing till the beast is brave and the final moments are cast. Oh, it's 100 hands on the wall when the big monster comes to play. We answer the dedicated raid call and pray we see the light of day. The tanks are locked on, steady and slow. The healers standing 10 steps back. We're throwing every spell we know, launching the synchronized attack. Yeah, you feel the power of the mass when every single one pulls their weight. Gonna make this final moment last or meet our final crushing fate. The monster's fading, it's about to break. The final push is now upon us. One last strike for goodness sake, to honor the journey we discussed. And then the silence and the massive pile. The loot is shining rich and deep, the quiet relief worth every mile, the promise that the guilds keep. Loot roll, hear the sound best fight, deep on the ground. The raid is done and the big beast fell. The loot is stacked upon the shelf. I've seen the wonders and smelled the hell. Fought for fame and fought for self. My armor gleams no longer gray. The runes are carved upon my sword. I ain't the greenhorn from that first day. I got everything I could afford. Standing here where the road begins, looking back down the long dusty track. All the battles won and the deadly sins, I wouldn't trade a single one back. I'm heading back to the gates where the journey first took hold. Yeah, this fantasy land trail waits, a story that can't be fully told. The fields are full of fresh faces, fresh-faced heroes standing right where I once stood. They're fighting rats, trying to hit their zeros, doing the things that all good novices should. And the world keeps turning, the sun keeps rising for the endless trails we roam. The true reward is realizing that this wide, strange world is home. I remember the tavern's smoky light and the panic of the first wipe, the long cold grind deep into the night, the satisfaction of the hike. Met 100 faces in the deep dark cave, shared a campfire in the rain, made a fellowship that the memory saves through the sunshine and the pain. Now I sit and wait by the city entrance, watching the young ones rush by, ready to offer my assistance before they give their final try. I'm heading back to the gates where the journey first took hold. Yeah, this fantasy land trail waits, a story that can't be fully told. The fields are full of fresh-faced heroes standing right where I once stood. They're fighting rats, trying to hit their zeros, doing the things that all good novices should. And the world keeps turning, the sun keeps rising for the endless trails we roam. The true reward is realizing that this wide, strange world is home. The quest is finished, but the game is still on. Gonna saddle up and ride till the morn, back to the gates and start again.